In today's video, we're building a basic calorie tracking app using Orchids. The purpose of this series is for me to show you how easy it is to build software in 2026 and to prove that if you have an idea, you can build it. This app is going to have two main features: a scanner where you can scan a barcode of a food product and add the calories to your day, or take a photo of the food you're about to eat and it will use AI to count the calories. You've probably heard of similar applications like this that already exist, such as CalAI and many others, but I'm doing this series just to show you that anybody can build software. So the first thing we're going to do is go to ChatGPT and explain what we want our app to do. I also found this barcode lookup tool in world.openfoodfacts.org, and this could be something we can use for the barcode feature. So I just did a basic Google search and then I found it in a Reddit thread. And so let's just go ahead and see if we could use this. I have never tested this before, so I'm just going with the flow here. Okay, so this is a super simple prompt, nothing too complicated. Let's just send it in. So let's go ahead and copy this mega prompt that we got from ChatGPT, and we're just going to use this as a base for Orchids. So let's also set the model to Opus 4.6, since I believe it will do a better job at handling this application. And then let's just go ahead and send it in. So the agent did get started on the task. It broke down all the to-do lists here. So there's 12 things it needs to do. And the Orchids agent does a really good job at breaking all these steps down. So that finished quite a bit faster than I expected. And to be honest with you guys, Claude usually is better with UI tasks. So when you're using Claude in any of these projects, you'll notice that the UI often looks quite a little bit better than if you're using a different model. So let's go ahead and continue with the intro here. It says we could scan barcodes, AI photo estimation. We could set our daily goals. So how many calories do we want to eat? Let's just say 1,700 for fun. How much protein we want to eat? So let's say it's 120 grams of protein. We'll just leave the carbs and fat as is because I'm the kind of guy that likes to just focus on the protein. But let's go ahead. Let's click let's go. And here we have a basic, decent looking UI for a calorie tracking app. And this is seems a little bit more mobile optimized. But we could go ahead and select different days, and it'll tell us how many calories we have remaining, and then our goals, how much we've eaten. So let's go ahead and test the scan barcode feature here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a snack, and I'll be right back. Okay, so clearly the barcode works, but then it has a little glitch where it just sort of stops displaying it. So we're gonna go ahead and ask Orchids to fix it. Okay, so in plain English, we're explaining it, what the problem is and what we want it to do. So let's just send it in. And I'm not a programmer, by the way, so the way I explain things to the Orchids agent is really as, if I were to explain it from a very, human perspective, because I don't actually know how to explain it from like a super technical perspective. So Orchids just finished our changes. Let's go ahead and try this once again. And here it is. So now it's working, and that's actually really good. So it was able to show us a picture of the product. It pulled up the information right away, told us how many calories it is, the protein, the carbs, the fat, and how many servings we are, we're going to consume. Interestingly enough, it is 1 p.m. for me, so it is showing lunch here. I wonder if it is like automatic to what time of day it is. So let's just add it to the log. And here we go. Now it updated our calories. I am on a mission to prove that anybody can build any software anywhere in the world. In this series, I'm breaking down how easy it is to build popular apps that you are familiar with, and how anybody with an idea can build something. So if you want to see more content like this, definitely hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to build out your ideas. We did tell the Orchids agent earlier that we were going to provide an OpenAI API key, and so it's telling us here that we need to add it. And so let me just go ahead and grab the OpenAI API key, and I'll give it to the agent. To get an API key is actually really simple. All you need to do is go to platform.openai.com and you can create one. You could sign in with your existing ChatGPT account, by the way, so it makes it super simple. All right, so I'm just going to give the agent, here is my OpenAI key, and then I'm gonna probably have to blur this for the video. So now that our API key is integrated, let's go ahead and set up a database. For those of you who aren't familiar with the database, this is just the backend server that is going to store all the information of our application. And then what we can do is deploy it straight to the internet. And essentially, we can try this out on our phone. Supabase is one of the easiest databases to set up, especially for me who is not technical at all. Creating a new Supabase project is really simple. All you need to do is make an account, and then you can head over to new project, and let's just give it a name. So Calorie App, and then head over to create new project. We'll also paste our API key and then send it to Orchids. The Orchids agent took our Supabase information and completely set up a full auth system here for users to be able to sign in and sign up. All right, so now that our database is set up, let's go ahead and deploy this to Vercel in just a single click. So all we need to do is head over to deploy, click deploy, and then we can start the deployment. I'm gonna send the link to my phone and let's test it out. So now I'm on my phone and I got the app loaded up, and let's go ahead and test the camera feature out. So I'm signed in here on my phone. We have all the tabs working pretty well, and let's go ahead and click take a photo. So I have over here a plate of food. We have some steak, some rice, some carrots, and I estimate this plate to be around maybe 700 calories. So let's just go ahead and take a photo, and we'll hit use photo. So now it is analyzing our food. It basically told us that the confidence is medium. This dish includes sliced steak with a green sauce on top, a portion of white rice, some carrots. So it was able to identify everything inside the photo, and actually it listed it at 650 calories. So it was actually very close to what I was expecting. 45 grams of protein also adds up. Like that's kind of what an average piece of steak kind of goes for calorie wise. So let's go ahead and just add it to the log. And then we have our log updated. So this is really impressive. I'm super impressed by what Orchids was able to build us here in just 10 minutes. Let me go ahead and test the barcode scanner again. So let's just go ahead and test it out here, looking at product, and it also was able to find this bag of hot garlic shrimp tips. So that wraps it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know down below what other kind of videos you want to see next. Take it easy.